Get him, Dad. Oh my gosh.
I'm having all the fun in the world.
There goes Iz. Good to have you back, girl.
All right.
The golden limit. Now, don't tell Beth. If he goes on a whiff streak, all of you get to see it.
So Elliot's getting out a line stick.
Freaking smash.
He smoked that sucker.
Oh my gosh, that's our limit.
Well, this is hunt number 4 you are about to watch, and today it's just good old me and Fumbles. So this hunt is brought to you today by me and Fumbles, right? We're sponsoring this video because we're on the video. So here's the deal with today. I don't hardly ever do evening duck hunts. I just don't like them. I know they can be productive. I for some reason, they just make me feel depressed when I'm driving back in the dark. I just don't care for them. But today, this is a Sunday, and here in our state, this has been the most unusual waterfowl season or teal season I can ever remember. It has been frying hot. 80s, 90s. Normally we get some nice cool downs. We have not had any cool downs at all. It's been awful. And so we just don't have teal. We don't have teal. You know, some people can shoot them in places in some pockets, but we just don't have any teal. But today, starting any second, we're supposed to be getting a north wind, and it's gonna be low 50s tonight. It'll be the coldest night we've had yet. So we've got a north wind. I wish we could hunt tomorrow morning, but work gets in the way of that. But we've got a north wind starting right now. I haven't felt it yet, but it's supposed to. So we're gonna do an evening hunt in the hope that we get some kind of small migration coming in on this north wind. So it's gonna be interesting to see. What do you think's gonna happen? You think we're gonna shoot anything today? No. He thinks we're gonna get blanked. If I was predicting, I'd probably predict the blank too, but don't turn away because you never know. Sometimes these hunts can turn into bangers. Well, I think we found our spot here. There's all Fumbles coming up in the old town. As we were driving down here, that wind hit, and now we've got a northwest wind. So the wind is going to be right at our back, and we'll have the decoys out in all this opening here, and then we'll put ourselves on stools right here. I think that's about as good as we can do in here as far as cover.
Yep, I think it is too.
There's other holes in here and stuff, and probably places with better food right in it, like back in here, but I mean, if we put out that full spread in the spinner, there's food all around. We should be able to get them in here if they're around, I imagine. I know for absolute certainty that sometimes ducks ride the front of these fronts, because I've seen it happen myself, where you get that north wind, it's really gusting, and bam, they're there. So I don't know about teal. This was, you know, bigger ducks that I saw do this, but some people think they ride the back of it, some people think they ride the front of it. I don't know. I think sometimes it's the front and sometimes it's the back. I know I've had fronts come in where overnight, the next day there's no ducks, and the first south wind day you get ducks. So I don't know. It's hard to predict, but we'll see. If we can get one good pass in here, we're gonna be happy. So we're gonna go ahead and get this set up. I gotta be honest, there is not much optimism in this crew. But we've got this northwest wind, and it has not blown north for a long time. I don't know, 10 days? Long time.
Oh, I've lost track.
And so we're just hoping that with this wind, we get a little movement and we get a few flocks coming down into this pool this evening. If not, we're just gonna sit here and watch these pelicans fly around. And what do you think?
I think I'm here with a good hunting buddy. I'm comfy on my little wooden chair.
Mm-hmm.
And there's pelicans all over the place, so I'm happy.
Yep. So my theme all year is kind of don't be a kill dependent hunter. And what that means is you can still enjoy yourself without stacking up birds, without shooting a bunch of birds, still have a good time. So this is going to be a good test today because I have only shot 3 teal so far this year. This is hunt number 4 and I've only shot 3 teal. If I don't shoot any today, then that's 3 birds and 4 hunts. Last year, after 4 hunts, I was at 24 birds. So I'm going to show you my stats last year for these first 4 hunts on Freelance Hunt Stats. I'm going to show you this graphic right here. You can see how I was at this exact moment, or I'd say after 4 hunts last year. Now I'm going to put up another graphic of my records and numbers for after 4 hunts this year. I'm going to put those numbers up after the hunt, obviously. So there you go. If you want to keep track of all your data and start logging your hunts, go to freelancehuntstats.com. and start logging today. It adds a lot of enjoyment to your hunt game. Trust me, it adds a lot of enjoyment. So go over and check that out. Well, it's time for us to just kind of hang out, get some water. Maybe we'll get a little flock in here and we'll put some on the water. I will say, on our quest to make sure we're not kill dependent hunters, we put ourselves to the test today. Other than it being a nice little north wind breeze, sun came out, that's beautiful. Those pelicans were really, really cool to see. My main thing is not that I didn't enjoy it. My main thing is it's Sunday evening, I got work tomorrow, and I'd rather just be at home, honestly, than sitting here like this. That's the main thing, really. But, you know, we were still here, we gave her a shot. So, yep. That's it.